So I've been watching all of Blame Truth's videos lately, and I've been really enjoying them. He's been making a lot of great videos, not really just bashing the game, but a lot of good videos about why the game is terrible and why it needs a bunch of fixes. And one of the recurring themes that he's always saying in his videos, and if you haven't seen them, you should probably check out his channel, but the recurring theme that he always brings up is about Piccadilly and how he thinks it's the worst map in the game, actually the worst map ever created in Call of Duty history. He's talked about how it gives him nightmares. And that's the one point of all his videos that I kind of disagree with at this point. When I first played the game, I think the first time I ever played Piccadilly I was in a tournament, it was S&D tournament, 2v2 one and done, and I made it like 5 or 6 rounds in or something like that. And then we got Piccadilly, and I had never played the map before, and I literally felt like I was in one of those fun houses with all the mirrors where you can't tell if you're looking at the hallway in front of you or if it's a mirror and you just get lost and you don't know where to turn. You're just completely confused. That's how I felt when I was in Piccadilly for the first time with all of the buses. And I hated the map. And maybe it was because we lost. That's how we lost in the tournament. We got destroyed on that map in search, and we were out after winning all the other maps pretty easily. As soon as we got Piccadilly, we lost. And then as soon as the tournament was over, they announced that they were removing Piccadilly from the rotation. And I kind of felt like we got cheated in a way, that we lost because we got Piccadilly and then it was out. So I hated that map, but I thought maybe I needed to learn it, and maybe it was because it was playing Search and Destroy and it wasn't in a public match. But no, when I played it in a public match, I realized that I never wanted to play that map again. The spawns on the map were absolutely terrible. Like, if you play Domination, you are hard stuck in the back of A. Like, you can't flip that. You used to not be able to flip that spawn, and everybody would just camp in the back behind the buses and behind the cars, and you couldn't see them, and they would look through the little windows in the cars, and it was an awful experience. You run around the whole map, and everybody would be sitting behind A, and it was just a camp fest. It was a terrible map. But I think, I don't know how long ago it was. It is at least a couple of weeks now, maybe a month ago, that they fixed the spawns, at least somewhat on Piccadilly, or maybe they just edited how much room was behind the ADOM flag. But they made some changes to Piccadilly, and I personally think Piccadilly is the best map in the game. I'm not saying that I think Piccadilly is a good map. I still think Piccadilly is a terrible map, but it's still better than every other map in the game right now. Right? You think about every other map in the game, and there are way too many power positions, way too many head glitches, way too many multi-story buildings with windows that you can camp in. You never know where to look, or there's always too many places you have to be looking. And for me, Piccadilly is the one map that, at least now with the updated spawns, it's the one map that I can play in Domination or Kill Confirmed, and I feel like I can semi-control the spawns, or at least I know where enemies can be coming from, and I can not always have a good time, but at least the map, to me, feels playable. I still think there's too many cars. I don't even mind the buses that much. I just think there's too many cars that you can just explode at any time. But I think that you can run up either side of the map and play kind of slow and wait for them to run out of their spawn, and you can kind of control that map, right? I don't know. For me, that's the one map, besides Shoot House, that's the one map that I kind of enjoy playing. So that's my thoughts on Piccadilly now. I think it's the best 6v6 map in the game. Let me know what you guys think.